Hello, Dr. Vikki Petersen here. I want to talk to you today about patients who call us and they have a hiatal hernia, or they suspect they do based on their symptoms, but they also have other conditions that they're dealing with. And because we've become the leading expert in treating hiatal hernia, patients or prospective patients are worried, do we also do other things as well? And we absolutely do. You can definitely visit our website, rootcausemedicalclinics.com, and see that we address a very wide variety of conditions. And because we have become quite well known for our expertise in hiatal hernia, sometimes people think that's all we do, and that's not the case. One of the beauties of root cause medicine is that we look at your body as a whole, and you can have hiatal hernia, you can have diabetes, you can have high blood pressure, an autoimmune disease, you can have quite a list of things that are troubling you, but that doesn't mean that we cannot help. And more importantly, the root cause medicine, not just philosophy, but the way we work with patients is appreciating the fact that all your body parts are interrelated and intermingled. I like to say there's no part of the body that works in a vacuum, meaning that all parts are affected by other parts. So hiatal hernia is interesting because it involves a lot more than just the stomach moving above the diaphragm. So it's not just a stomach problem. It's related to the digestive tract as a whole. It's related to potential infections or toxins. It's related to hormone function because the gut-brain connection is a very tight one. So some people have the predominant symptom is anxiety and insomnia and such issues that seem to have nothing to do with the digestive tract. And that is our area of expertise, is taking all of your symptoms, all of your conditions, and culling that down to some key root causes. And that truly is the beauty of what we do, is having the ability, after 30 years of expertise, of seeing that this 1, 2, maybe maximum 3 key issues explain this whole laundry list of conditions and symptoms. And I know that might sound too good to be true, but it's really not. And certainly key symptoms are the digestive tract, but also looking at toxins and infections, looking at hormones, looking at genetics. There's a lot of things that we look at, and each of our programs are personalized to you, your journey. We go back to your childhood if it's relevant. And did you have a lot of antibiotics? Did you have a lot of stress due to family life, etc.? What are your genetics? And all of these things come together to make this picture of where we need to address things. And it's the list of symptoms that might, sometimes people go, as I'm taking notes, they'll say, are you running out of paper? Because they've got so many things they're talking about. And it's like, no, A, we want to hear it all, and then B, we start to see the common threads and how it's all tied together. And it's amazing how simple it can be when you understand the interreactions and interrelationships of these various conditions. So I want you to know, because this is a question that's been coming up more commonly. It's like, yes, I have hiatal hernia, but I also have these other conditions, and I don't know what to do about that. We do literally, address it all. We don't treat active cancer patients. That's the one thing we don't do. If somebody has had cancer and they're endeavoring to make sure they don't get it again, they want to boost their immune system, etc., that is something we do. But other than treating active cancer, there's pretty much nothing we don't address naturally. Now, I always am quick to point out, we're not just handing you a pill that you're swallowing. You're working for this, but and when I say working, I mean there is diet, there is lifestyle changes, but hopefully that only makes sense that the road you've been going down has not worked. So what do we need to do to shift things to really repair the body, unburden the body? And what I love about our team is that we are a team and we're holding your hand through the transitions, because nobody changes their diet overnight. Nobody changes their lifestyle overnight. It's something that requires a village of help, and that's who we are. So if you came to us for hiatal hernia symptoms that you've either been diagnosed with or you're suspicious of, but you also have other health issues, including autoimmune diseases. Sometimes people feel that that's sort of too much and nobody can handle that, and I've been told there is no way to address it, or something's heavy in the family, like heart disease is really prevalent in my family, or thyroid disease is really prevalent in my family, so there's nothing I can do. Again, we don't find that to be the case. Just because something is genetically prevalent in your family tree doesn't mean we can't work a little harder to compensate for that. So hopefully this helps explain that question that we've been hearing a lot recently, which is it's fine that you have other conditions and other diseases in addition to suspected hiatal hernia. And once we go through our analysis, we do an initial consultation that's no charge to you, where we do a really in-depth history, much more in-depth, I can almost guarantee, than any that you've ever had before. And then we explain it and we tie it together. And you really leave that consultation with an understanding of how it all can be related and what we can do to address it. So please reach out. We're more than happy to help. As I said, we can offer you a free consultation, which is great, and really get an idea of what the underlying root causes are for you. And I think you'll be surprised that it's quite a bit more simple than you anticipate. And as long as you're open to making some changes with a lot of hand-holding, that's fine. Great health is really available to you and around the corner, and that's what we're here for. So give us a call. The number for the California clinic is 408-733-0400. And also you can reach out via the website, which is rootcausemedicalclinics.com. I'll talk to you soon.